what a difference it makes when you actually put plastic up on your roof because you have no insulation or drywall on it from the storm still. And the contractors, you think, would have actually made that so they could have, had it so we weren't paying so much in electric. But then again, contractors usually don't care. And if you do find one that care, you're rare. But yeah, it took my husband over 3 hours to get all this up. And boy, was it a pain in his butt, because trying to handle this 100-foot row by 10 foot wide really was a pain in the butt. But he got it all, and it's really made even this hallway way warmer to be able to be said that, he did a really good job. Just 6-ply plastic, getting, it all done. And then he even did on this wall here inside this closet, and then up in the roof here too. So it's definitely a lot warmer. My banana plant, there's only like this one right here that's still alive on it. I don't know what's happened to it. It's a shame. I think it's because it's just been way too cold in there. My husband's got that one baseboard running, but that other baseboard that's in here, that one right there on the floor, that one don't work. And we've got, when we moved in here, we were told that we have a couple that were probably going to go out before we were able to. That's my magnifying glass. I have to, come on, get up if you're going to go. I'm going to end up stepping on you. Hurry up. Oh, so that's what today's got to be done. Oh. Good morning. It is January 8th, Wednesday. So happy hump day, everybody. I got up a little after 8:30, texted Billy, and he had already texted me just after 6, because he usually texts me when he gets to work, even though he doesn't have to start till 7, but he likes to get there pretty early because he likes to go through and look the machine over and, grease it if it needs greased, and just let it, warm up and whatnot, and just check the whole site over. And that's just the type of person he is. He is just really a good man overall. And, I think that his work can greatly appreciate someone who comes in early every day, and knowing that he has to drive an hour and 15 minutes one way just to get to work. But that's his way of saying, that I'm here and I'm ready to do my job, even though he always says that he has to work for the man, and, he'd rather just be working here on our homestead. But God has given him a job of security and growth, and Billy does very well with what he does, being a machine operator / laborer. So I'm very grateful for his job. I'm very grateful that God has blessed us with everything that we have. And yep, I got my hat on because I'm in pre-mode of moving myself outside so I can go do chores. But I'm trying to drink my tea. I love this cup. This is a cup that Courtney got me for Mother's Day. And if you can see that, it says Mama. Elijah and Courtney had always called me Mama. And Brianna had always called me Mom. But for some reason, last year, Brianna started calling me Mama. And I don't mind it. And it's, you either call your mom or you call her Mama. It's just the same as it would be if it was Mom or Mama. It just depends how your kids were raised. And usually a mama is from the South, but, we're not from the South, we're from the North. Here in Michigan, born and raised. So that's just something that I thought I would share. It's definitely a lot warmer in our house now that my husband got the plastic up. We're really debating on getting a wood stove put in. I contacted our insurance company that, insures our house, and they said, yep, you can go ahead and install a wood stove. Just let us know when it's installed so we can get it on there so it will cover for insurance. So I have to email them another little question that Billy had. I'm not even sure how it's worded, but I'll copy and paste it because he was wanting to know what he wants details, to state what that word actually means. So that is that, and I'm going to drink the rest of my tea. Hopefully I can get out there before my husband goes on lunch break so he has my full focus on when I'm talking with him. Well, with me really haying everybody yesterday, I didn't have to give a whole lot of hay back to hardly anybody that is at least inside the doe hut here. But I've checked everybody's babies, and everybody's doing good. Was a couple that were out hopping around in here, which is great, just to know that they're trying to explore, which is about time that they're about ready to actually move out. But I think what I want to do is, because I need these boxes, I need 3 out of this 4. So that means only 1 box of one's going to be able to go out there for right now. But I'm planning to move everybody this weekend. All these guys out here. I need 4 cages. And my goal is actually to get 5 6-foot cages, or I want 10 total, but right now I've got 7, because I got 4 and then 3 on this side. That equals 7, and I've got enough to do 1 more cage, which would be this cage. I can either take this cage and hook up to it, or I can do this one that the bottom's falling out right now with Bluebell here on her side along that area. It's right over here. So this cage I want to replace anyways, and I want to put one of these TSC cages in there for right now. I mean, I can't afford the really nice cages. All we can afford are the TSC cages, and they're about $20 cheaper than what the other cages are that I can order from, like the Easy Rabbit company, I think is what it's called. I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but I thought that then this cage, if I were to replace this one, I have to anyways, I'm going to be replacing it, and this one right here. But I need to get me another 2x4, and I want to be able to put this whole row of cages through here with these on there, in case I want to put cages back in here to stack them double. And I've been thinking about doing that. I mean, honestly, I've been really thinking about doing it. That way I keep my does in here, and that would give me 2, 4, 6. That'd give me like 24 does being in this doe hutch. And my plan is to probably buy another one of these. And what I want to do, now that my husband's got a welder, but my brother can also do this too. He was talking about welding in the middle of these a pipe that runs up through this, and then we could buy metal and metal the roof, and then metal the rest of it as we can go. So I would like to get another one of these and hook onto this. So this would be a 40-foot doe hutch. And when I mean doe hutch, I mean this, I think this is 12 foot wide by 20 foot long. So I would like to get another one of these to put on here. But I don't think I would be able to not stack them, if that makes sense. The reason why I didn't want to stack them anymore is because it was a pain in my butt to actually try to pull those out and do what I was trying to do with them. But I think with my eyesight and everything, that it'd still be wise just to keep as a single row of bunnies here. So I'm thinking I could still get possibly 24 does into this one hut if I got another one. And then my outside cages here, if I were to do 10, which is my plan, If I can get another one set up, it would go right here, and then I would just have 2 more 6-foot cages here. That would give me 10 total, and 6 foot would be about right here, I'm thinking. So that would give me 5 cages on each side, and I want to be able to put them inside some type of a hut too. Now I thought we could, my cousin and I, we would just build a pallet barn for my rabbits so everybody could be housed in it. But I'm thinking that we're going to need a heck of a lot of pallets to be able to do that, because if I were to put everybody in a barn for, say, even if I only did it 12 foot wide, I would have to have it like 60 feet long. That is a lot of pallets that I would have to have. And we're still having to put, some type of either a metal roof on it or something else to that factor. But I mean, that's just goals for this year. I'm planning by the end of the year to have something put up that's pretty nice, that all my does and my bucks and my feed outs can be all in the same barn. My thing is to have my feed outs in the back, my does and bucks in the front. But I wanted it wide enough that I could still stack hay and have their grain in a corner and all my supplies and everything that I need for my rabbits in the same rabbit hut. So if you guys have ideas and you think that we could possibly do that with, my husband being the only one with income here, and I'm going to try to have income brought in here on the farm by selling more of my goat milk soaps that are going to be an all body and hair soap. That way I don't have to deal with plastics no more, because plastics are not good for our body. And then I don't have to worry about making a liquid type shampoo that I've always done in the past that always seem had been selling pretty well. But I want to get out of the whole plastic. So my body soaps for hair and body are going to be what I'm going to be doing most of, trying to take care of and making sure that I have a lot of that to be shown for. And then hopefully I can get a few more goat milk customers, because here in Michigan, if you sign a contract that says that you own a percentage of a dairy animal, and then you pay the owner or the farmer a weekly board fee, which then gives you a gallon of milk or more if you need it. But with that being said, I'm still waiting. We should know Friday that our girls are negative. I've been dealing with some pretty nasty I think that they're just rude, and I told them, like, look, because they're saying, I shouldn't have had these does come to the farm until my bucks were tested. Well, I can tell you this right now. Zeus, I've already had him tested, and he tested negative. Lancelot was taken care of by the farm that I got prints from. They come from the same farm, just different breedings. And Lancelot his mother was already pre-tested, and I didn't feed him any of our milk anyway, so I know he's negative. Prince, now I did get him as a bottle baby, so he was being milked on our milk, but he's the same age as my 3 does in here. So with them coming back negative, he should be negative, and he come from a farm that they tested to. His mom was already tested, and she tested negative for it, and he was an AI buck out of an older buck from quite a few years ago. I think it was from like 1978 or something, was the sperm that actually came from the buck that was AI'd to his mom. Iceman, I think it was. Something Iceman. Yep, we have some nice, pretty flakes falling. It looks beautiful out with all the snow that fell early this morning that were on the tree limbs and stuff. It's a beautiful sight. God really makes the areas that we live in very beautiful. But you actually have to take the time to stop and look at things. Whew. Cal, We're starting to get bigger, girls. Yes, you are. Hello. What you doing, sweetie? Huh? Scarlet? I can hear your sister talking in the hay. Yeah, I can. I can hear her. That's a nice big baby bump there. Kind of low, aren't you, cow? So you got 2 for sure. We just absorbed your 3rd one, which is okay. Or are you going to surprise us with a little small one in there that'll live? Oh, I just seen her belly move. Maybe if we stand here long enough, we could see them babies kicking. She is due February 18th, same day as Miss Scarlet here, but she was actually bred first, so she should be our first doe due. And she's looking mighty wide, so I'm pretty sure she's got her twins in there. And I know for sure that Miss Jules, wherever she is, I'll probably have to walk around the barn. But we can do that to go see her. We got Max in here. He's him sleeping on the hay. There he is, right over there, sleeping away on the hay. Max tested positive again for Lyme disease, but they did a urine analysis on him a year ago, and he tested negative for that. So he's been bit by a and there she is, a tick that had Lyme disease, obviously, and he's dealing with that. Yep, she looks good too. Our salt blocks. Hi, ladies. Say no action going on, is there? And actually, the black doe right there, the Swiss doe, her name is Oreo. Their owner texted me yesterday, wanted to know how they were behaving, and I said I cannot remember the black doe at all. But that's her. Oreo and Pinkie Pie are the 2. So I just walked across this, which is a panel, probably a cutoff panel. But yeah, that is the story for today. We've got snow flurries coming off the Lake Michigan, but it's not a big deal. We've probably gotten maybe a half an inch or so new accumulation of snow on top of what we already had, which wasn't a whole lot, but oh, I gotta grab my, goodness sakes, I almost forgot. I gotta grab my what do you call them, jugs, take them back inside. I'm using exactly 4 gallons of water to water everybody. There's a beautiful, she's like, what is on top of there? Miss Beautiful. All right, ladies, we'll see you in the morning or later this evening if I come back out. All right, boys, I know you're about ready for some more ladies, huh? We got about another week and a half before we do anything. Okay. There's big ol' Herc. There's Maverick. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Is you eating? You guys got just enough hay in there until Dad gets home, huh? Yes, you do. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, Sim's a good boy. He is a good boy. Billy and I want to get him DNA tested and Jazzy DNA tested to see what they come back as. Billy and I, we just decided that, yep, Maverick most likely has some type of mule in him because of how big his head is, or some type of possible draft horse or something. because he's pretty thick boned, but man, can he run. That boy can run fast. And he's really easier, more going in the wintertime since he doesn't have his irritations of being so itchy. And like I told Billy, I said, we'll just have to keep up making sure that we get everybody dewormed first thing this spring. Probably the 1st of March. We'll have to give him a good dewormer. Ooh. And hopefully that will help with his itching, because we were told that it was a parasite overload, but we dewormed him twice last year. Actually, I think we did it 3 times, and it helped a little bit, but he was still pretty itchy. So was Diamond. Diamond and Maverick are the ones that are the most itchiest out of all our horses, that actually get so irritated that they're rubbing on stuff and rubbing their hair right off of them. But that is what's going on here on the homestead. And we will get back with everybody tomorrow. So thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing our videos. Thank you for subscribing to all our new subscribers. If you feel like you would like to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. It's free. And I think everybody that views, even if you're not a subscriber, thank you for viewing. And we will see everybody tomorrow. Till next time. God bless you all.